and watch it live. Bismarck Butchie. When is Ken coming? Ken is already in the Despite Media building, Ship House. Or has or within the studios of Neat. Come on, that's the man. That's the man. That's the man. Musho Casey the sea blue shirt in mammy. Musho Casey the sea blue shirt. No, when the sea blue shirt in the no, I was saying, yes. The man is wearing a sea blue shirt and then very athletic. And now, or they at Nasia. Air conditioning from Famame. Now, honorable member of parliament for Asene Central. Yeah, Ura Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. That's the official name in parliament. No, Kennedy Ohene Agyapong.
That's right.
And he is in the studios. Kenneth Ohene Agyapong. That is the official name. Kenneth Ohene Agyapong. He's in the studios of NEAT 100.9 FM. Na awie yamma no akwaba na fe no yeso dem ase no. Honorable member yamo atena se.
Ye nuamenua.
Yamo akwaba enso so.
Mejoso.
Edase. Na awie yatena ase a ede memi nua ne ho. Na meti ase ntu ni me na me de abam. Na on my and also on your right Marjorie Osei Agyemang a brantia or no so no is a talk show host na on Thursdays and Wednesdays Tuesdays 7 p.m. thereabout no on so in the event say Kwesi Abuaji ni ho Adakabri ni ho Mame Biama ni ho Marjorie Osei Agyemang no ono na odi ho tintiman na team no so no odame de obano no dada ono na production ni nyina esine na so enti odame so ho no ma another queer free year wa Ohene from about entering one na service production team no or service wo across Emma Bibia edana kwem. Then we have Abna Frema flanked by Nana Yaosafo woman so and na woman share on various social media handles na on be share dia man and then adia person no yes say the substance DNT and na person your president na ekwane a wo fa so ade bedie na fe so no so be di president emfasodi abekọ emmabunu ho e wo Ghana ha emfasodi abekọ business captains business executive abekọ omo so emfasodi abekọ women emma so titru single mothers no eye omo asade say wo dis blueprint into because them one the first time abeka PhD patriotism and then honesty and then discipline and them one na wo kan e de kire yen nti omo asade so ombetwitwa wasema wo kan mu ebekọ ba bia na ahwese ye beto no apete with the view say e be deflate and na we na kan say and na we na amani mu aye say yampa no atie wo su be di president a ye be say ehunu mfasode a e wo so o ma sade say on be sa de no e de amayen eti we are good to go and na ye de ususu tim ade o ba ye o mo so e wa ha se a o mo se di wachi.
But I read one philosopher was saying, any leader who is not criticized by some of his people means he's not doing something right. So long as you criticize people, on this status quo, to the advantage, they will be your enemies. And they will start talking about you. But Bible now actually say, I don't see the need to lie. I could chatro atu nuyasu. And why?
At what point they want to say no correct can we and fasudie bi also?
Say we share over the years. politics, me bemo, America, omunim trodi. I learned that. Mami ankaza no aso sa na nam subante e nam ko e no mko share ne ma. Enti over the years, ohwe nsɛm a mede aba out any the way a beginning amanfo di matem na enso I stood my grounds. Emma eventually almost every case na issue ama raise biano. It has come to pass no credit. The ama Ghana for believe in me. Can Agyapong there?
Because me get it close to you. In fact, October 2023 is exactly 20 years. I me get it close to you. Say, me kai, and me also be kai there. Adum FM. Na studios n'animo. Na me ne wonu Fusuampofo, former chairman of NDC. Na ye di dokono. And now you can't say
on weekends, Fridays,
Fridays. Program. On that Friday, you did dokono. And now you come home same then you stood before Fusuampofo. And then I catch and says, "Aqua we say, or two more quarter London, Suya dear, and what the other say, so be on money. I can home same Brandy wouldn't miss as one would me who dance at you for Fusuampofo say, Minyenipa Bonini. That is exactly 20 years ago. Na sa 20 years no be sin no dia catch me and say time bia no me nimu closely no me say who that passion to do something, who that passion to tell the truth. And at times I try to understand you dientia ema o ye sa unia very I mean different no since 20 years here me di nimu no e bia of a president I then also stand for a president.
Jesus ano. One day, menene konto kwana me offer bi kodi nechi. In fact, mabusu ya fokra anyade. Enra, eno beka jense me offer ne wo o ekremudi. Anze mabusu ya ne bi ekremu ne bi e. E friend Sedu.
Kremo Sedu.
Yeah. Wo wu a wo man kan kire me. Mr. Father we wo mu ba ya. Sanu mbebo wan say what? Me metie abusuam mu. Papa na free mu a man kan kire me offer, you know. Sa me offer no na me ne me sister kon ye na. O bebo mi ana me ka kire say one day my president me chimu nyina egu.
At that time.
Yes.
One day mayor president me chimu nyina egu.
Everything that they be have a sister from Mr. President.
Oh, now I
can't
the president.
One day, my president,
and that's why your president who any baby about you.
Oh no. You see, we are going to say, Ubachichinko for Amrawama and Branya Jumadia. What by no anchor. But Obi Amrabedinu be idea. The law must deal with you. And oh dear. I'll stay away.
It's not just a sad time wafa eba wufri say ofa ejna eye Betty China can say one day mayor president mechibu nyina gu no. E dey the can wa we nya that realization say we be president.
You know, I don't know. Maybe it's a gift. Bibi amede man no be can be answer ye ho. Mama can say December.
Come on, say na minim say me can be so am aso asre.
Me catch re me mama say me ada me wuo no me ma aigbefo besu enkranfo besu esirimfo besu asantifo besu
na esuni frafrem
ade in fact and you believe it say unconsciously it has happened me wa aigbefo be bobo asantifo be bodoa you know just that of the dia gross
so
it has come to
enya wa so na adoa no kan yo hum bi na madwa no cancer
nanu ya ye ko ballot me number 8 first na just a nipa 10 wona obeyi obeto so 8 a odi first person second third me 1 number 1 give me be fie no na msaka kire me say the second one so me 1 na my busy ewo baby and our friends say, but who can say one casa never quacky, I be intimate mobia, I'm a small be so unquay. I want them chai, and I'm called.
Or remind you.
Yeah, a question, me one.
Now, can I say, if you so catch them, say, we beat Alan.
Yeah, I told you.
One more be a deal, no quantity now, boy.
Yeah,
And I catch them, say, me beat Alan.
yeah.
And then I'm cancer.
Sir, or no, a fair campaign, me a fair campaign. Others, no, na Oma could do one side, Eddie, a who asher woman. And you ya, a who ni sika ni influence, definitely he was going to win. But many Allah no dear. Osha the popularity on the ground. Alan has been in the system for a long time. But the Drew Babino, I say, he kept quiet and was silent. Enti enkolano bebria omanyini ebi anu me 12 years 8 years ni na oto aba obi anu 10. They say President Kufuor Abreso 2008 ebepem 2023 will give you about 15 years. He obi odi 25 that time we did 10. Ya ka alano na onimo no. So and because I stay away from the system, I hear quiet in Intino. A lot of them don't know him. And I mean consistently, I've been a member of parliament. Be a probably honorable Alan mistake when he say one so anchor yet member of parliament. So and he make and I'm a constant appearance on radio, media, whether good or controversial. The young ones that were very young are no more to aban. Now, Oma matured. Omutimi to aban. Nti no more more.
And with loyalty to a president of the Republic, Nana Akufo-Addo, unmatched. And now, respect to Alan, unmatched. If you recall, share Menewo Neno Tnase. Now can say senior Senanadu ni hodia me support and Nanado hodia me support Nanado.
Yeah.
That loyalty to Nanado and respect to Alano. Who explaining the same?
Yeah, you see, enone nukrana na o kanibi. Me, let me tell you why I supported Nanado that time, and I had challenges somewhere. I always listen to the masses, what they want. They tell me what they want. If what the masses are saying, and my party number power, I'll support you. In 2007, 2008, everybody said the masses were supporting Nana Akufo-Addo. So I had to listen to them and give them what they want. What you say? But that doesn't negate the fact that Alan is also a senior man to me. And oyeni pebia obuno untimin kasana nim by heart. And osaye mi senior at Sado College.
Santa Clausian.
Whether you like it or not, Adisco boys behave like Ku Klux Klan. I'll tell you the truth. You dare not criticize your fellow Santa Clausian. Or yeah, them, but going out there to criticize Unia, and I think say, Adisco guys will not take it kindly. And now, my brother Kitwa no the opokuare
Tatachi.
But you know,
Tasakwa.
Adisco has a gift to be said that no matter the age, Sawushia, Mr. Dr. Sam Jonah. Now, all those years of Koani and my Ushiauna Yaka Adisco Sama, they were on Ube Diagro as if sending classmate in one. What do you say? And my one Casacriano, Sawuko, now Coca, Unia, be once and more. I revere Alan because of his personality And of course, a Santa Clausian. Why not? What do you say? At that moment, in 2007, that Ghana for changing no more pen. No more say, no more pen and hand. What didn't go well today, let me tell you, Alan's side, say, that time, now President Kufuor, free Ashanti region, and obey president. So, and the others were saying, so, let's spread it. And they say, Nanado, watch your party move free Eastern region. Yen Fama Nana, because of free Eastern region. And Nakuku drew near. And people bought into it. So, and no account affected Alan that time. Immediately, I was listening to the grassroots, the voice, majority, no, near no mocha, into the mammy. But I will always give respect to a Santa Clausian.
Oh, okay. It's not young one. So Koshian will quote na stand at attention as a kid and then mention.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You're a great man. If you respect any loyalty, they are now value, they are now cherishing.
Both, but loyalty first. You know, in your maybe or when you cry, you don't need him to be a. But say Obia, only not nasi, atun sedidi. Mwabi odia mano na eduru time I also want to show love no but down the chiama say sabi ebia position where am wo enti mentimi and support because me kokasa me support pa ebe yimedi but that's a lie. It's even a lie because Osha President Kufuor, Osha Ameu Peter supporting Alan, Osha Abna Osei supporting Alan. President Kufuor on Saki Obia. So if you give me excuse, although I know there are intimidations, but these two people, Amabomdi, have been bold. You say, a crime be so omo ne Alan TNT, omo to me, and yet near Nipebi Eka. So I expect Menso, Mendam Fufua, I've killed myself for them. And unti, and the MPP to make the 10 cents of Agyapong, or in defense of the party and some personalities in the party. Now, a murder. Now, so media me per se, na nipa no to me catch them say, and nam the obedient on to me and support to her, young casa. So,
Bakuya, a casa or mouse support, a Kumasan and Nukushia says a quadra so baby, my begina one when near bre, says any pass me some more china bosono, when him wow boy ye, when him wow boy ye. Me and I'm 7% of the Obecho be a boss. 2008 was it? Time I board in radio so midday news. Sir Dr. Mama de Baumia and you know as the running mate to Nana de Danko Kufuor. I'm a best of parliament. Now you went ballistic. Na kasabi na any party mo dia de tutu ma we yes ade no
I thought say what catch them say and I should come and talk about my vision. But I will still answer you. I'm not afraid. Na enkomo bi akoso tienye. And a very good question you've asked because they want to sacrifice Agyapong. Na enkomo bi akoso London Claridge's Hotel. Enkomo no asem me nitro Kofi be wa witness.
The late Kofi Bewa.
Yeah, the late Kofi Bewa. Joe Forson. Hey, witness.
What yes.
And common course when he said, oh, Mommy Uncle Peck Cremonia or your penny. Now on pair, Nana Ekufuado. Just after the meeting, 3 days, me bedroom, me Ghana, na me publication. All the pictures I saw were young Muslims and not a single elderly man among them. To be honest with you, na me nim vice president that time. That is why I posed the question. Nanju Pacha said, party no more dear children no Ubia Muslim be any ma or your penny betting me pay. And to tell you the truth, based on the conversation, of course, or London clergies, and my focus your attention on Alaji Jaula.
MMD Jarula.
Yeah, on Nani and Casa, then all of a sudden the shock came. Say, list of you. So I begin to digest it and made those comments.
Okay. The engine episode, the president.
Very simple. I want to effect change in people's lives. Yes. I have done it to some limit. But me feel said, if I'm giving the nod as the president of this country, I'll be able to do more. You hear me say, enipa abrabom ebedi ye. Nia omaini kono. Me who say, Ghana approach yadi generate revenue and create employment in this country. Wrong. We believe in theory. I believe in pragmatism. I have studied over the years, about 23, 24 years, senior and called theory. I think we have to be practical. And this problem that I've identified, and yet unique to only Ghana and the whole Africa. We have leaders who are theorists. And my imagination said, look, to reduce unemployment rate in this country, we have to be pragmatic and use our natural resources, our raw materials, arable lands that God has given us to develop ourselves instead of the high dependency ratio on white people or Europeans or foreigners for our survival. I think, yes, sir, we're going to continue to be slaves in our own country. And me per se, yade practical solutions eba. Adakabre. So we say, menkwaji loan, enko biajuma. And the interest on the loan is 35%. Mene India niya Belakwa, if I say can water and Belakwa. Belakwa is a foreigner who attracts a loan of 3% or 5%. In the country, our neighbor. Agyapong attracts a loan interest of 30-35%. If can water and Belakwa is you are, the cost of production of Agyapong, who took a loan of 35% interest, automatically my cost of production will be way higher than the Belakwa, the foreigner, who took a loan of 5%. What you say? So the finished product, you market. My product will be more expensive than the foreign. The consumer, who is a Ghanaian, has no choice but to go and buy the cheaper one, based especially on his availability of resources. What you say? The income. Incomes are so low in this country. Prices are so high. So it makes it difficult for Ghanaians even to buy. By refusing to buy certain quantity, Emma or company no, it collapse because you cannot even break even. So we need, first of all, and then you bet me a year. when it comes to depreciation of our city, for instance. One, I believe that we have to improve on our exports. So what you say? In your man, you bet me dia ko amanoni akoton. Enya ho faso. Ama yenya more dollars or pounds. And now euros. Ebe doors wa chen yeni import. In your man ye ko kraba. What you say? And what we have to do, he said, we have simple like comparative advantage and competitive advantage. We are always better off with comparative advantage. Over the location of where you in your mouth betimia year, what you say, how do you compare another country? Or no soon your mouth. Hey, Bia, you have a product line of about 30. But where you have the comparative advantage because of location, I bet me my prices above from here, you know. You stress on those, you know. So that will reflect on the competitive advantage because of comparative advantage, locality, and accessibility to raw materials and all those things, you know. What to compare other countries now? What do you know? A cheaper. Because you will be able to produce at a cheaper cost. You will now get a competitive advantage in terms of price. So, can Agyapong go school there? Bring those people here, and with my qualification as PhD, qualified by experience, and I'll teach this PhD economics. Simple.
I just say, can Agyapong patriotic? Can Agyapong honest?
I'm not there yet.
Canada, Japan, your discipline.
I'm not there yet.
And or sign your experienced person. It's a feno Ghanaian. I am the company. Na foreigner. I am the company. Now we say Ghanaian Ukraino on your competitive towards a year foreigner no on the basis say Ghanaian baby on yan sika free or didi grano. Or the tutu baby a foreigner no yan sika free or didi grano. That's a Ghanaian war form. No one yina so dibia organa no. Omu nyina so sika bedi omu nsemu a. Why ana ne de betena Ghana?
Ghana ni no. The foreigner will always repatriate the money because he took loans and he has to service the loans over there.
So the loans no come back.
No, all repatriating no is a drain on our foreign reserves. And no, and competition demand a year so higher, you begin to offer higher price to get the dollar. And no man that is speculation so. And also to me and also costro. Say a month for you and the dollar be say na man for a panic buy. And also at the nebe costro. Into those foreign investments in a they have to repatriate whatever they get. And they don't repatriate it in terms of cities, in terms of dollars. Into that say demand will exceed supply. And obviously, there'll be price competition, and people tend to give higher prices so that they get what you are saying. And only one example that I've given you said, even loans. Let's use Asia Miracle. Asia Miracle, they say, Korea, Malaysia, Singapore, China, all of them. What they did was, now we know Despite is an entrepreneur. He has a lot of investment. Now, he employs, hypothetically, about 2,000 people. He has challenges. Let's invite Despite to come and tell us. Mukoko,
need fufu.
Need fufu.
This way chocolate.
This way chocolate. Edi na ya ubetimi expanding now offer more people so that will reduce unemployment rate in this country. Then he tells you, if I'm able to get X number of equipment to what I have, I'll be able to expand the business and employ more people.
At a point to credit, a year cocoa no yayamono na okrefra brochiri na obedru porta and who tuya no betuya no, it became a hindrance on the production level.
Right. So the same man and also a timish now improve on local production. That is why I'm saying we're going to use agri mechanization, large scale farms, so that we get enough yield to process it. Yeah, processing, we export most of the processed products to international market.
Yani honorable member of parliament for Asene Central and a graduate hwehwe se MPP amanyuko ema na kwanya no mra me flag bearer na ontimi en mesia kan 2024 emeye Ghana mampanyine yebusa de sentia oso be mampanyine a oso pese osachira enkrofro abrabom kwan ben so na wo de sachira mabrabom.
Yeah, first of all, enipa when munyam at the age of 2022 go in when munyam wadwuma.
Uni adwuma woni yire.
What you say? So we should make sure say the youth, I'm coming for the youth of this country. I feel so guilty say me mabe 7-9 every year university in America. Now obi every university na adwuma is ready. Work for adwuma. Can Agyapong man chap for 23 years. Look at unemployment rate. In this country, the youth of this country have no jobs. Why? I feel so guilty. And I think, I have a solution to that. We need to use pragmatic approach. What you say? As a nation, whether you like it or not, we have to give subsidies to farmers. You have to give subsidies to entrepreneurs who are going to set up industries in this country, whether we like it or not. If not, we can never be competitive. So if you are establishing development bank, first of all, let me give you one flaw. You are establishing development bank. It took a loan or grant of $800 million to establish development bank. Why on earth would you now give the money through development bank to commercial banks at 10%? And asking commercial banks to pay 10%, they have to increase the rate so that they can also pay the 10%. By so doing, initially they said 8% straight from development bank. Now it's 10. If it goes to the commercial, between 13 and 14, that alone, the increment is, or the difference, is 6. Yes. It means the cost of borrowing still becomes high. And it's a defeatist approach right there for what development bank did. A lazy approach in the sense that they don't want to take risk. So they are shifting the risk, the burden of, to the commercial banks. For the commercial banks,
innovation.
For the commercial banks, to make sure they stay in business and able to pay the development bank, they have to increase it to between 12 and 14. So what have you done? The cost of borrowing is still high. Now, there are so many things we can do.
Once again, what say upesa was such that obepuno abrabum.
Yes.
Enti odi wo ma awi America no mo wo madwuma biye. Kwan be so e na wo farmer the Ghanaian youth no a Kennedy ba ma no. Eba obenya gidie gidie bibi tato.
Yeah. First, I'll use tourism. Second, agri mechanization and agro processing. Third, technology. Fourth, engineering. These are the 4 areas I'm going to use to create employment for the youth of this country. Before I tackle these 4, now you are jumping the gun. I'll use 3 pillars: patriotism, honesty, and discipline.
PhD, no?
Yes. Patriotism. Of late, I've come to realize that Ghana for crying no mind. We become so selfish and greedy, say. Nia obia benya konifie ene ne yire ne ma anani kuni ne ma bedi nko an odwene ho. Say Ghana ni ye yodie. I'm sorry. Nobody cares about it. We're going to use this 3 approach first by changing the mindset of Ghanaians. Efrem amamu enyum no hanka mo general assassin na muntie ensem no a ewom. Eye stronger than national anthem. Mama yentie Efrem amamu general assassin no.
Kotokrani na di ebra mu dem.
Wote kotokrani ase.
Kotokrani di ebra mu dem.
Yes.
Enunti na wotu sa anwumi so man ye be ye ana.
So, we should begin to sing these heroic songs to conscientize if yanim painful na the youth that are coming to love their country, take their country as theirs. Let Ghana be yours. And don't think Ghana is for somebody. Maungu say Ghana uni baby yako. O my Ghana no ye yi a e na so be ye yi. Na se wanku ukoye pese minkuminya se ukofa Ghana nioma nyina. Enya dia Ghana impuntuo ebe yi.
America akwatena ye no.
Yeah.
Ghana ni betimi afri Ghana kodu America catch America ni se America ni akola se me yanka mom ni yanku bu American government ana.
Hell no.
But America ni ba Ghana obetimi catch Ghana ni branch se yanku bu Ghana government ana.
Yes, it's because of your mindset. Now, you see, what Ghanaians and Africans don't know, is any white investors are ever. They do research and know every company opening the bed deal. What you say? Into your ban, only weak point. So, on the negotiation table, he starts from your weakness and hammer it to make you look so weak the more. So that he can get what he wants from you.
It is still on the youth. Dear Canada, Japan, they bring
the youth, I have to create jobs for them. 1, Ebimba go into tourism. Ebimba go into agric. Ebimba go into IT. We need to develop our own softwares, hardwares, and also sell to the rest of the world.
Patrick Soberman to Marsh and Kennedy, what be a Jumada?
Oh, what a question. Adakabre. You know it. Say, Ghana, politician be anywhere, also employ Ghana for HMA. I have so many businesses, and they are there for you to see. When you be in your media, and first come into a maybe more no. What you are okay, can we you brought for you now? Who knew more media? Now will be back 2,000 cities. 2,000 cities. What? I don't think I'm the major go. And I'm going here on Man FM. Ne 2 crowd in a bobo. I share from Granesika woman a chain ne 2. But I have on Man FM ne 2. I share from and Fosu and Sumisawa Bakoa. Oh, what do you say? But I know yes, small businesses. I have other big businesses all over the country. And he said, me bana me catch you say, Adakabre, memma wa juma ya Jimidi. If he said, at least, o se 4 kwasa Obama ntuma ti ni dia. Hwe nipa air contesting nyina. Na hwe at least obi otumi tu nipa 100 akura a month. Some of the contestants aban tu yomo daka, aban tu yomo security, aban tu yomo house girl. I buy clothing allowance, everything they get. I rather pay people for them to take care of their family. So these 2 people, about cheng, near buy Pianaka, near petrol crowd on free, you the money free. Any will be our top petrol. As a Pianco 4 cannons to top petrol. One be a wine, a catcher also baby a human when you be a Obeginedi. Ask them, what you say? In the history of this country, whether you like it or not, I'm the only politician, me bemu as a successful businessman. Upemasemo, na truth go kill me. That is the gospel truth. That is the gospel truth.
Yanara assassinate na yahwe youth no. We a successful businessman na wo ba. Businessman president amfaso dia wo so mo man ye beba behwe. Na fe yahwe de beboa. Yentie Efremamu, yentie no. Abna mama ye nyina yansan hye enwum na sibiem na yento ye boase ne yansan tie the first stanza no asem wa first stanza no eye papa Efremamu enwum oto ye no yansan tie biem. Ase ye nyina ya sase nie ya bodende ede mayen nananom agito ho mayen na nananom gito ho mayen no ye kotokra ne na ade ye bra mu dem eno nti na obusa se oman ebeye ana. These are the words honorable Kennedy Agyapong Agyapong all refer to Emma oye so passionate so person oye ne ye. In a minute Ken would take the floor again. But for now, yenye sa point in free Majeri.
Yeah. Wafa on say enyumwe no wo hwe the year enyumwe e compose ya na che oman no eka bibi kire say ye chance ye say ye to bunu mu no ache na ya ahwe yie bunu na ye say ye to mu no ye yadwen say ye bi ye ho afiri mana because enyum na ye nre ya na ye compose afiri ma mo compose enyum no enye na wafa ye na ye be ene obutuma
enye
nasem intina eka bibi e de kire yen wo hwe the lyrics enwum ne mu nsem a na che say eka bibi kire nti say wo yo mamba pa na say wo tie enwum bi say ya na utumi say awose kra ye de na achew na akawa koma say ese wo sori na wo ye bibi na de boa wo man because ye ka ye wa man bebre wo ho a ye de ye ho etoto unse honorable Kennedy Kasano okay normal maybe or say comparative analysis and competitive analysis. What for me first time I made a call Russia that time na when you am price so this on na ambassador Dr. Seth Cranton.
Yes.
On na ambassador na ebra ye kon invent bi ni ye bo eno crampo na nye we ni ye bo national anthem.
Awo mu ankasa
Na ye bo ye national anthem no for me jina na mi so. So they say, and it tells you, a minor baby, a ye free baby, a ye deco.
Yes, I'm Mark Kennedy, and take you over. Now, I'm going to go back to the first stanza. Yanara assassinate, ya boarding day de mayen. Mujan and Nanum Figu, what did you assassinate the mayen? And ne kotokrane, and a dear bremu demuntia, Ubusa say, or man, a be. Let's hear that again. Now, Kennedy, Cynthia, all your reference to Sanyamono, on Fankanasem. Emienti na ye mesi say adenti na Ghana ye here businessman to be president.
That's right.
General assassin, hey,
Honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompre kon Agyapong. Edru sa me no ye be ye bia to aso so ye nananom de moja de age asase de ato. Ye me no nyina ade a. Eso kotokrane na di ebramu dem tie ma.
What kotokrane ase?
And dem pesa obekire mase na me pesa me ka hye wa no.
Yeah. Kotokrane eye nokure a emma. Yes, ubia de tro.
Wadi wada. On ya sem nanim.
Yeah, no more kata so.
Katasi mumu aso.
Yeah, katasi mumu aso. Ye nka nokure. Nti kene Japan be ka nokure a. Oh, one of they were too loud. What you say? Then they call you all sorts of names. This we need to change. So we should constantly play this song for Ghana. There are other ones.
The national songs. No?
Yes, heroic ones. Song. Ebe ma yemrantia ni maba weba no. Eto nyom no recite there be they will reflect somebody.
Yes, a national orientation.
Yeah, that is how we should change the mindset of Ghanaians.
Cynthia was a businessman by president of Ghana.
Yeah, because one, let me tell you. First of all, as a businessman, me debia no pese medwuma bi a bibia me nyamfa so. So I'm going to run Ghana like my business and make sure I make profit. And the profit in terms of governance will be sika surplus a ubenya now they acquire development. What you say? Mama one example. Nya I will ho e wo Ghana. Se wo ko busa north and south to nomne e. Na wo ba ton okujato ablakwa.
Aye. A tongue area honum.
Area north ton.
North ton, south ton.
North ton no ebesi enkran hai. Emua asase ne yebetimi de adua. Ani ne omuye. Look, between sugar and rice, we import not less than $1.4 billion a year.
Ammonia situation.
Yes. It is our person who cut importer. We have something economics, import substitution. Import substitution, you know, will be yemi akasa yebe dua emono wa ha. Ye do ahwede na ye de anya asichire. So that we don't go and import rice into this country. Yeah, we don't go and import sugar into this country. If we build these industries here, we save $1.4 billion pressure. Pressure in the sense that traders are offering higher prices for dollar because the dollars are not there. But if we produce rice in excess and export it out, we rather make dollars into this country instead of taking dollars out of the country. So the import substitution, rice and sugar alone, we can save $1.4 billion. We don't have enough rice mills in this country. And again, we are not producing rice on large scale.
Would the $5 million go for rice maybe see dumping to price to get this year?
That time, $350,000 rice mill, Washiga time. And I'm cultivating 598 acres of rice. Yani only a valley bottom. And we are womb the chain money. But uko busa nomni aseni asaseni the whole flat. We need to put more processing plants. Na yema subsidize the farmers. Now we produce rice in abundance. See why subsidy is important, they said. You think, oh, by subsidizing it, but you are saving the $1.4 billion. That puts pressure on you. Emma usikano a depreciating in value. Emma inflation equals. So we have to think along those lines. What do you say? By creating these agro-processing industries, you are creating jobs. You are creating jobs.
Anybody be where you man?
Yeah, the technology, IT. Uko America. The last time I went, about 2 weeks ago, Ghana for a minimum shy. about 30 of them are now a 7 year IT guys. And they are doing good jobs. Now, America for poor accept you, and what a lot of IT for crowd specialists. They've accepted these young Ghanaians and they are making good money. Why don't we encourage our own so that we also begin to export IT specialists just like India for the Silicon Valley?
This is what we export to teachers are. What we export to IT specialists.
Yes. Yes. There are so many ways we can do to make money. Young can rely on abrofo.
It is now businessmen are all running Ghana as if you know any business.
Yeah. The ultimate aim of a businessman is to maximize profit. So what I say, I don't want to lose so that I will stay in business. And as a businessman, first advantage I may want, and he say, Mitimiba na me hwɛ duties are traders atria. Eya mesre is too high. I have a policy for them. The policy under Agyapong's administration will be reduce and expand.
Reduce and expand.
Reduce and expand. Reduce means reduce the taxes and expand the tax net. Here, large scale companies that are attracted to the large taxes, there are only 600 companies. Can you believe that?
Large scale taxpayers.
Yes.
600.
Yes.
Ghana.
Yes. Call GRA and ask them.
Only 600
Yes,
companies.
only 600.
And yet, describe as large taxpayers.
Yes. 600. Can you imagine? With a population of. Yeah. Why? Because we've not been able to create opportunities for them or new businesses to come in and expand their businesses so that the government will get taxes. Again, at the cabinet, you have what tie, what law from America, UK. Now they are better than You see, I am blessed to employ somebody like Adakabre. I am blessed to employ an artisan. Let me tell you, Adakabre sits here because it's a formal sector. Utia tax. Adakabre works at NEET FM. Inti Utia tax. Meanwhile, and anopa. Contractors are almost steel plant home Bajiska. Bakuji 400,000. Na Bakuji 200. Na another one G 200. All these people, they are not on the GRA, Omutia tax. I don't have any means even to charge them tax.
What do you mean withhold? Tell the command GRA. Because set up in the
Yeah. Now, let me tell you, in business, lender of last resort, when you pay 400,000, especially 10% went to the guy that you paid. That is the cheapest. So if the guy makes 40,000 CDs in a month or 2 months, Adakabre sits here and make about 10,000 or 20,000 2 months. He pays tax. The 20,000 pays tax. The 40,000 doesn't pay tax. How? So you need to reduce Adakabre's tax and expand it to cover the artisans now on 40,000 went to your tax. How are you going to do it? Every artisan in this country will get a license with a PIN number. If you don't have it, any employer who will employ Watumra, we have inspectors coming in. When they come and you say in Kofona we recruit you are not taking taxes from them. You are in trouble. Yeah.
Kennedy Kwame Akompre ko Japan aye steel plant.
Right.
Artisans and abaye adwuma ohonom.
Right.
Wahunu so ma ye adwuma ma no. No ma ba fiayaka ebi ni se nei obi 400,000 no de amano. 200,000 no de amano. Another 200,000 no de amano. Make us say 800,000 na eko.
Yeah. No tax.
No tax. Omaji, omade call.
Yeah.
But obisua send ninu adakability here. Answer na despite media the market ria. Ebe my best point the amame no. What tax no e dey to pay as you earn.
Right.
And na statutorily no what you amesene it ni bibi awie.
Right.
In the end no me no matua tax. And nipa wono so no ye artisan no ontua hwe. Enso so yetua nka. Baba dan so ma me osmeju 20,000 cedis. No answer so afa 20,000 cedis. And adema no oni tax yibi a wode ma wo. No ageko. Unsusu ene ususu 20,000 no under the formal sector. Watua home tax. Na no na Kennedy so be yeden.
And I'm saying we'll reduce taxes in this country and expand the tax net. We'll reduce the formal sector no taxes no and expand it to the informal sector. You see, we are not going to collapse their business. By so doing, we say artisans advantage. Also use the word snake. If they pay taxes now, and senator in the long run, oko pension or yakokrano as an artisan, wire carpenter for so many years. Sabi, or because you have made ground went to me and see Diane, senator dear, he can follow.
Between follow senate.
Yes, you see, this is how I will make money for the nation and money per home because they say no duties a direct tax. What you said, duties are direct. And you know what the buyer now, what in the last in guso. Now, in your mabo, I didn't what they fail to know, say, no businessman will want to lose money. And whatever price I would charge him, and I'll pass on to the consumer. What you say? So, in the end, it's the consumer who suffers. Although me, as a businessman, may suffer because when the prices are high, no, it discourages people from buying your product. By so doing, no, then amount of a year out there and our quantity, no. If initially when the price was right, no, you were selling maybe 20 containers a month. This time, the 20 containers in a month, you sell 5 containers.
Yeah.
So
there is a turnover, no, akosoro.
Precisely.
Turnover so kosoro na nipa dodo so enya biaye.
What I am saying is, I have one policy called reduce and expand.
Reduce and expand.
Yeah, but on a campaign trail, you cannot say all these within 1 hour or 2. That is why. Another, they say honesty. Honesty being said, despite a beer a human, or the share at the cabrensa, despite spend so much money. Ofi said, godo. First 2-3 years there, or 5, you break even. I expect Adakabre to declare profit from the 6th year to the 10th. Ejuma 10 years, there be about, oh boss, every year, nyame oho, every year, nyame oho. Now would you see that? Now we see that. Now the man who had a dream to create employment for people was sabotage. That dishonesty in this country, we need to stop.
Which the crana one here or no better lawyer or just no
lawyer. Watching our wapam. You could fresh off no abegantua. You could fresh politician no abetretion. As if say politicians got the nerves to call a private company as if say omune do musika e be a human man. What you say? Then you get ahemfo too nice kente here the gatoa. Who approach our continent or UK? We are born in here, you do a human man. Obi tutu kente be pajo. Or so be pajo.
Or he better see approach the war.
Exactly. And unti and our systems no a juma. Ghana ha your problem Emma Ghana and Koso Bako Jamanica. I don't know if he said Agyapong is difficult. Jamanica. These same people who come Jamanica, they work well, they are honest, they earn their money, they are able to save and bring some home. So under Agyapong, no Jamanica. We are Ohene will give you the respect when you come to your palace, but not interfere in anybody's business.
Ohene bi tutu tie mu badwa ato akra na yetimi ka se we de na wada roba yentie o.
Yentie. Osofo ba and I praise the Lord na one na fache na Yesu Christ em fanche na. Yesu yaso no kwa soro de mu a. Wo mu di nse hunu ya.
Odemfia.
Otwe aba eburu wo mu.
Etiyamra back businessmen for mo Ghana sisi almost suffer. Ade na wo ka kire wo.
Yeah, businessmen are more Ghana. What I would do for them is to create opportunities for them to get cheap loans to do their business. Because loans, the interest on loans in this country are ridiculous. Look, let me tell you. And you say, can Agyapong join a new? Adakabre, Adamewu ubatisa me da form rain. Bank be any what make a me. I want one bank to come and tell me that making Agyapong about this year. Minika, baby, because Misro, so uko Bobisia with 35% low interest. Now the quiet you may delay Abba steel plant and I'm saying na interest no a hipu. Mami kabinchro, me more bisia. What I've done, na me yebi. Me call rounds, me de $1 and a kwaji overdraft. The most annoying part, over $2 million, no, e guho. Omo je krano. Ukwaji 600,000. A year 650 a year. Waju o blocko $800,000.
Enrus kaswa waje as what you know.
For security. That's your year. Onu wa blocko $800,000. Ghana governor ntie ye. Emrano, you cannot cheat customers like that. My $800,000 doesn't earn interest. No. Zero. TNE, what block me $800,000? And Rami course up and then answer me co free this city cinema. 3 months. Oh my Jimmy, $600,000. Oh my Jimmy, $458,000.
3 months OD on $600,000.
Yes, Mimi Sikadao. Ya block 800. Yes. So I question them. The Mimi dollar net the hodie. They are not even giving me interest.
Anything.
The governor should listen carefully. They are cheating customers and making banks. They make money. Yeah. Mimi $800,000. No.
What block it?
Yeah.
$1 cent.
Yeah, but Mimi kwaya mi kotuya $450,000.
And I watch it at the atos was.
So I asked myself, I didn't think any sika when I may expect to buy him. And first, my sister $1. I'm fine, you campaign. What you say?
Oh, it's where was he can do your campaign?
Yeah, me will be a mobile.
Hey.
Yeah,
so suit me to be my delegation. Where was he?
Yeah, me.
Wouldn't support to be a baby.
Sometimes Mr. Opong and the Bob Walker, nobody. Now, I have a list of them. Chief executives are 24 constituencies. Obi 10. I'm doing everything myself. What you say? Enti.
Me too.
Me ano ma blocko. Me dollars and I'm there me juma. Oh,
what was it? Canada as a campaign we?
Yes.
And then what the dear baby so?
Yes. And when I say, don't underestimate Kwame Agyapong. Because I became a millionaire at the age of 32. 31 years. I have built over this business. Say, my investment. What you say? I'm in broke here. And this I'm catch say my yard. And for woman, say who crap PhD in Agyapong and go school on the Jimmy. What was can you Jimmy for open? What was can you Jimmy for open? Would tell we a lawyer. Despite Sabi, one go school and watch the Tuaoka. Now I go Jinaza we a lawyer, Sabi, despite Jimmy for. Who lawyer now bet him a Jinao, I can't say despite Jimmy for Sabi now. usu Jimmy Ford ye ebi ni wiase.
And so not doing any do the
What yes, because I'm saying is that who adakabre who a lawyer.
Yeah.
Despite uncle school and actually.
And what for Juma?
And what for you?
Now for Ujina baby.
After Ujina baby, I say despite oh Niminyansa. And Obi on Niminyansa. And I who are Niminyansa. What you mean, Amu, and you are be a one who can say despite any Winyansa. What I did.
Then train I didn't see so.
Aha. What you say?
It is a what enabling environment, all the what businesses. No business need to on the Ghana.
It will create employment for the youth of this country. But my Mrantiani Mabawa enye. Media, I keep stressing. Count the number of times I'm Mabaha. Better American youth.
Almost a dozen.
Because the youth of this country, only future a bleak. So we call British High Commission hey, moving pick, na adakabre. Make a picture. And now we do our first thing akwanga honorable yehian wa madia Ghana die. Enye wenim. We are losing our human resource. Now, from January to June, if I'm not exaggerating, British visa omodiama about 1 million. So when you mean here, Pierre Migeti, Shawun Sabunkum, Omo Asalai were left no. Omo yina Omo visa are you ready?
Are you ready?
Omo more righty, a faina Omo Koji visa no. Let me pay me yes. Give me call honorable.
It's not
me kai 9 a.m. Then you pass 73 and Asala Ekoji Omo visas. I know. And then you can beam Canada beam.
Yes.
Na nurses are omunya they
the
best for jobs. And now they are all living. Inti and Kaya Kuma. So what is wrong with us? And as politicians, you'll be a penny so benya luxury car. No nene hidden in a ma. Ne mako good school. What about the rest? That is my problem. I want to sacrifice my life to make Ghana a better place for our own citizens.
The one also know you did no Mamudi, you know. Jenny almost so I can.
Exactly.
I didn't know you know Macano.
If he said, yeah, what kind of French Revolution? French Revolution. As he cafuano, actually, a year from come, a year for no come near one day. See a bewu young, and they revolted. Even it is in the Bible. Akwatafuano, omu kwa ekronumu ayasi omu yadienti eya abomination emusuomu. Omu ti ekronechi gate no asimo mukani se si yatena ha yebewu ekombeku yen se yade kwatensu wura kura yimu a anya yankuya ni enya duane yadi. Enti ye wura kura no mu 2 options. Yatena ekronechi one option. Enti yenko.
Yes.
And they marched into the city. They broke the gate, went in. And now momo yadi entino. Nkofoni gane. And they started eating their food. What you say? And this one ye. Now we are to Bema. One ye. Now we are who say one kwan the wiase also in Yesika. And Mirabi Bedua. The youth of this country will revolt against you. Usikan unya ehwinipo and found home from and wedi. That is why we need to create enabling environment for every citizen of this country to enjoy. Not all of them. But when we have majority of our youth working, you see the smiles in their faces. And right here, when you girlfriend, or the necessary nanwa tie masam no sa we say
only boyfriend I know this is one just asam no ameno.
Yes,
because the talent or one.
Yes,
we are Crawford University of Ghana.
Yes,
and now we are very good with IT and web designs and creativity or innovator
opportunities for them. On one kasa who design. What you say? We have to promote them, sell it, and I say obey in the car. Why you me? What I saw, me share car no more the betray. still that there be a tutu baby na or the aquarium bizarre engine na build there. Say them. Which means body na or build there. We don't need the body alone. We need to build our own engines.
Innovators and creators.
Right. They say me call teka the boy be a juma chreme incubators or ya to me ya a pi X bear 4,000 a day. Or say he needs 30,000 on each machine. And I'm so fan man 1 million. Now on farm and manufacture more of those. You know. What do you say? We need to tap the.
I know that the BBC was say over the years in the Japan, all you need to do is how much you be no. Nank for at the Maeba, especially single mother for. Now when you can quadia, ubenya support at the Amaoba. And I can ya. Pambeso and I can. Sa adoyena wayano. E beti mi abaye se o my Ghana. And na ye ne madoye. Na ne ma di yi. Na ne ma yi na kumam. E de aso my Ghana.
Yo. Ni America ni se. Se si idea. Omu hwa ni amaye ne dada no. Na omu fanya ayirehwem se. Kene Japan ba. Obetimi aye adoye akese the first one. Men kene Japan. Maybe a president, menye salary. No. I'm going to buy 6 Land Cruisers, 1 Maybach for my team. That's it. I don't want anything.
Lean government.
Yes. I don't want vehicles. Anything from government. My salary biano, I'll keep it. Every year, I'll give scholarships to the needy Ghanaians. All the 275 constituencies, at least Akwala Bako, Ebenya scholarship to go to university.
A year?
Yes, I'll do that.
It's 4 years, we are looking at 275 times 4.
Yes.
I just say a year, President Naketria 1 year. No?
Yes.
And no,
about 550, 2 years, 552 years. It means 1,100 students in one term of Japan would have benefited from my salaries that I did not spend.
I did remember when you had so what the Yame did dear woman said, Rabayano, what me I
near them and near Jenny say, me and your man be no first. Sab me ma be my way, ye caught Thanksgiving. Now we gather on the same table, we're discussing issues and eating with my family. That's my happiest moment. Besides that, my daily, my happiness is to see Ghanaians working. This I call around all my companies. Now, the number of Ghanaians that I've employed. Anywhere I'm coming from, I see them na be free. Na kani ni ho, ensure ni ho. Oh, now and I have these kind of workers. I get self-satisfaction. And that is what I want to extend further to Ghanaians. Say, mommy chance, metimi, ama smiles, abam ranti ani mabawa. Any mammy no,
well, with Moody, when you know, would the abua, madi abuan crofoma, especially single mother for no. Who say, Unya, so we a president, support to bang, and a bit me a cosa single mother for no man.
Yeah. Support the single mothers, and the honey say. You see, Obia Debia or rely on a banso for his survival. To me,
yes, sustained.
What you can do is create opportunities for them. Say artisans, say Obamana Kusia, Itreyo, Obi Besuya, the Pam, what you say. We are a startup capital to start life. We have you on record. Say, we did this for you. NT, we'll be monitoring your company and your progress. Say, would this Sikano, one fine yegmana vegina maboka, a money be or medis Sikama, Mrs. Asma, may her soul rest in peace.
Oh,
or ma, a mammy chrome for Messica, no, the Akobon Quayam Wumuku.
wonu obana sabi tadua de be fada se yet no wo de skala kwa no aduane ma be ma no
won na otimi ka me me timi
Allah wo ya mu wo be ma ntimi nhwew wo fasika ma wa
that is what actually happened. Say, hey, so we have you on our list. Our data, say your amount of support to say will be monitored. Obia, obetimidi na die aye. We have to support him or her to expand his business. Because Bible no cry the parable of the talent. Cry no say God help those who help themselves. If he said, or say, Osikanini tu kwaya wadi na chija ne nkwa miensa. Oba ye no obisa first one say sika nam de ma ode ye den. O se misuro unti mitutu fam ade hye ho. O se fama me. Second one, o se mi wura. Me ye no me nya mfaso kakra o se gina ha. Third one, o se sika na ode ma me no me ye adwuma no me nya ho mo ho. I have doubled it. Bible no kire say oje nia wamfane dia na anya hye otutu abuase de hye ho and wo chema mienu no na mienu na o che he used the word proportionately, not equally. E kire say o che sika no wo umfaso a wunya ya
odi ye nyina so
and odi ye nyina so e ma wo sika no big account. Well, the significance of that a parable of the talent. As he said, God help those who help themselves. And we are going to help you. Uji sikana odia ye blacklist. So odia debi episode di here dia. Yanko Pokra himself can Japan's administration assisted you. Those who will use their money to work and make profit. The who say a serious create avenues for him or her to get access to loans. Ebetimi amano expanding. Now also to afa nipa ba ku mienu bi. This is how we change. Ukwa India. Small companies. Small companies. Ebi yawa enu 1 acre land. But go in there and see what they are doing.
Eka pharmaceuticals and IT.
What you say? That is what we have to do. Yeah? Before I leave, Aminka Maye, delegates, I'm person catch the woman. Delegates, me pese woman opportunity, na me name delegates a kasa.
Adaruma, akwanya no ewo ho, obi the message aba say, and then someone wabe bruso wahano. O pese o stick it to sansem we say, o catch a delegates ni nyina na on pese. We better say we go outside of asemwa working.
No.
Or say kasasem we ya patchom and more beyond your Facebook Live. And then nipa 1,400 and a internet no so keke on Facebook Live omutiewo. Just under 1,000 and a YouTube omutiewo. A standard radio ya omumfie ya. We are unable to count nipa could do a radio no. Intino or masam catch it say stick to the wakan and area. Now what simplify idea no amana platform no na ko catch delegates me enti asem fufuro bi amfiri wa no
delegates ni ame catch wo mo ani say Honorable Agyapong has been your freedom fighter. I may fight mamo say party no to mu asi o aye adwuma ama party enti emre no du na o say ehye no munyamo a o say party ni ekai mo matena fie emfia nson Mama ewie school pedwuma. Omo anya bi omo tifie. Ukoda na eye wan kasa obowire mo otitin. E de hwe a wo ma school no mo awie a wo mo nya adwuma ye. Agyapong kasa kire wo ne se. Se wotuma Agyapong na I will make sure say o ma omo nya adwuma ye no. Ma create job opportunities ama wo. Wo mo so atumi anya adwuma ye. Na wo ba kokora. Ana wo ba brewa. O mana eye adwuma no atimi abehwew mamu masika enimo ni mukan enkwaji sika ne na wo madaachi enye kwa efise mpanfo se ebesi uso a ye hye wo ma emfia nson yi eye den wo ma amase ebema osika na enne omu pesa sebe musa ato abama wo mu Now sa ko hiam mfianso nti ene ye di sika bebro nti wo abaji sika no na wakoto abama wo mu na wakọ ahohiahia mu mfianso biem de Yankopon kura nim se osomafo John me ka kire wo ene wanti na maye mafam de the mesra mo mamu masika ni anim kan obi obetimi di banchi aye nneoma baako over 40 Thailand am ko he omo de banchi ye 32 different products ye de gari ni agbeleman ni ayi kika ho a Ghana ha betimi de banchi aye nneoma baako 40 banchi uhunu san is more important than gold if you say banchi keke yetimi de banchi eye starch a enro ya ya num nyina starch wom pharmaceutical companies are in high demand of starch aye de banchi ye we need okandifo a obetimi de starch ana banchi abaye starch near their drugs breweries e wa they are in high demand of banchi eya omde ye beer any Guinness any malt banchi ya de banchi ya ethanol and G20 ewo India are promoting ethanol maka ho asem if you say Oma who say OPEC countries no da bia no omutumi tu enuamam ni omupe bia they are now going to focus on ethanol ebro yetimi di ebro ya ethanol 12,500 acres maize farm will give you 200,000 liters of ethanol a day. A day for 365 days. What are we doing? Ebro, baby, I yet me ebro. You need a leader. Yet ya a champ abreso. A man will do a yenina, and the successive government, aton ama Belgium for. And a Ghana for delegate, mo be some who say, enti Belgium for beto emeno, edi no be ye, adenti no beto. We should begin to ask ourselves these questions. Near who mistakes ayaye. Yet the abe, enwono aye frito oil. Yet the enwono aye semina. Yet the muffin uko ben sorumye, the generate electricity. Abe muffin. Yet the generate electricity. Adwongo omu de ye oil aye this creams in here. What are we doing adakabre in this country? Who got 5 northern regions? Yankopon adiodia chewomu. I ask myself, say, do we have political leaders in these 5 northern regions? Enkuto, share not. Baby, I'm a fabia. Enkuto, enu isi. Now, I'm from Dambai to Bali, and I'm a driver could do so, mom, be tasty fruit, Need
Papa.
And they don't even have juice factory of Tamano. I'm going to build a juice factory over there. Yeah, and Kuto, me back in it. Otumito on wine who jack of all trade. Otumito and Kuto 1 kilo, 27 Ghana cedis. Or the call Amazon, or $34. Yeah, Omoto Rieno. Nano, tube, they say. And now, Ohene body bachelor say, honorable. What's the man who can and I'm person who share a day? I was say Ghana 40 me more chance because one in Kutowe, me turn 700 Ghana cedis. Meme koto free America, e bedru ana 500. Timidi ni amani amake kanwa, two base you. Because any actual me I'm ready, yachro ho. Share not, organic share not. Weina abrofo atiegu so asai yasa koto de beto ama.
Who could do London? I'm in trouble because Regent Street, I still be where Evelyn and Crabtree. Evelyn and Crabtree, was it what they enkuto milled in kuto after no day semina or to semina 15 pounds a cake. Samina baako 15 pounds per cake. And I would enkuto and also what they are mail semina no.
Then adakabre I read it.
Me too.
Ukwa India, Kulapu, Lokna. Omdi I read here sichiri. Or yes, sichiri ni we are. They have alcohol plant. Why ye alcohol and wait that day with chip boards? One day, I read the dust no, air and one compressing a heatino, and one day chip boards. After that, the last byproduct of Iridian, every sugar plant we visited in India generates its own electricity. And the excess of their electricity is connected to the national grid. They get paid. I read you. Adakabre, I will Samuko Western region. Kube. A lot of what the fleet of trucks. Free Nigeria, Besinko Western region. Eko to Kube. Na Ghana for your busy and say in Tialata for Kube Granny and I'm winning Greg. And I said, dear. What do you Kuban weapon?
Come up, papa.
What do you Kuban weapon? What do you mean?
Minimum yet.
As I will papa Utilia do continue London. They met me yeah, I don't wear a bet. And the Kubawa on Uchi Kubeno, Tisania Uchi, a Belema, Odibaya Gari, Banchi Bear Garino. We are no soja, Cassiese, Tisania Uchi Bayreno. O mani hitisa na Kubena workino. Now the gum. Udi gume hitinwa bonsa anwano ebeteni. Now they atre, now they sa. Usa na the gu another hiasiamo because of heat. Amanagro. And sana. What the bottle nisi wa na the funnel.
When are we Kubanwe?
Yes.
2005, what came?
Yes.
And I'm going to interview the then foreign minister and another Danko Kufuado. And now, Ochi a contumely, a dear man came because of that. Oh, what the man can da? Mimi man Canada. And the papa kind of phone now for this interview. And then the Kennedy wouldn't also so Kubanwan now and say, yeah, minimum Japa, not me ferry, not one name him semi frequency. And you are not obey. Ah, yeah. I feel like, yeah. Every office of Grand One walk. As mercy. What do you say? And as some year can obisi practically the year petty African who need. Obisi so say, and I can bring Musano question beyond what Jada Manek. Then ask me Musano. Me Musao, as my can 5 northern regions, how can you know? Feed Ghana. Yeah, sure. I will use the whole 5 northern regions, Volta region, Afram place to feed the whole Africa, not Ghana. What's he saying? Me say, I'm going to use 5 northern regions, Volta region, Afram place to feed the whole Africa. Look, Rwanda, about 25% of their exports are agro. Nina to the African neighboring countries. What ya namu NAFTA se hwan wa ha? Eh? After African trade, Africa continental free trade.
Yeah, continental free trade. We should make good use of it. And trade among ourselves. Go and check Rwanda what they are doing. Who flew about tourism? What do you say? So the 5 northern regions associate Daho. Sisala West and East. Or East and West. Yeah, Tumu. Any Gualu Liman Kromor. Debbie.
Lambusier.
Omu ya a bronu pa na who say yes. But yield, we need more application. Ebema yield, ayekesi.
It's mechanized.
We need to build, right? Yeti Groma now obisa. And we are trap pictures. You crowd beside say, well, corn oil, crap, who be that?
Corn oil.
Yeah, corn oil.
A bro.
Yeah, as you dear bro.
And you're also boarding.
And not boarding. Oil. What do you say? Yeah, dear bro. Yeah, conflicts. Yeah, dear bro. Yeah, some for bread. What are we doing in this country? Where is only who PhD? Adakabre. Eh? Wait. Any who PhD? I was in Agyapong to me. Give me opportunity and see. And delegates may catch them say, I have Bibi Papa bi mamu. Bibi Papa wo we are saying say obeda sorry na kwa djuma. Na watumi atua wo yire no ma say wo yire wa man chop money, uma school fees wa kotua. Enya say mbesa lie wo Agyapong fee anim. Dr. Solomon also say ono Nevada no tie na wo pe akurakura na so me ko wo ho no wo pe. I say dump him. Me am krom.
Already.
I see don't pay. You go Easter. You go Easter.
No, but
they got the anchor is also.
no way. I don't know.
Yes, we need secret. So now, nobody me ni papa. Na ni a ding to some ya.
Hey, enti. Yeah, no.
Yeah, mami ka you who send be ya me ko hu wo American chiro. We have to be serious because if America for African marketer a war America nyina America for dua nyaado a and whom supply African market ni nyaado a
anyado na ke be fa free hade ko no and na do madua bi ho
me kamisi kofi adaka yes opa ko adum African market our Hands Point I saw it myself I have the videos
ya dua nyaado America
me say America for dua nyaado a whom the supply African market we have to be serious because a bedroom maybe no maji ye bi bia ye
no omu hia yen
yes me say manini me hu o ti ase enti afa die nyaado akura
so
ye jama America for ba ani sabi yeso ni page nyaade ani me hu bi da
excuse your French
me say sabi
practical ideas ya dey be nyina no
yeah
delegates no who win ni how do you involve them
yeah delegates you're very simple how do I involve delegates you ban create job opportunities they say we are going to can our garden eggs baby to say yeah baby to say atebubu amanten atebubu say wo ko pa na nyaado a modua no mu nya tofo a na awere ho you need to can it but maminka sem chiramo what we need they say we have to stop the weedicide American market European market they say would they yaduani bi ekwa they block it because of weedicide say poison
no ma yadi shimura no ne ade no
mekoto ema omo exportu bayire eko emfre semeboa me wo videos of omo bayire enam weedicide ti omo ma ne ka New York harbor Emma time mko yi nyina bayira na say mom say charge you $5,000 to go and destroy the yam. So and so yam me what technology from Hollander you can store yam for 8 months.
Aya bayira ya.
Yes. From Grasso, a company called Grasso in Holland can store yam technology. Me beka ya Greek ministry amfanya you. All these fish are yachiani atuagupum and kabre we can blast freeze it. And Ghana will be like Mauritania. Mauritania from 2021 October to 2022 October. Nima import fish from Mauritania $30 million.
Can you imagine?
How? Na yani red fish awoyen suomono. Ghana for na kasa edge licenses ma foreign vessels.
Effronto.
Omu ya no ma $1,000 a month. Na omu no ashipo exporto yani red fish. Ni asa koto herrings. And ni ya diaba ekruma. Mackerel. Ni ya diaba kruma. That is what I'm saying, say. Delegates should give me opportunity. Now, opportunities
are ahia wo mo constituency chairman ba ko Greater Accra we free bua party in 2005 and obo ni dan so duro o si ni do lentil be si ne wontimi mo dan so o ye delegate die na na me na hia no ntia o di sika bi wo
delegates media mentimi ntia sika bia nkofo bi anya ebetua kakra bia me de be ma wo say me appreciate it I will do it yakano is up to you o chairman ya ontimi amoni dance because o ni sabi adwuma papa bi ye income beba amo ade ato ne dance that is what I'm talking about say ni me na me ka ho asem see ebetimi a creative opportunity amount now so watumi aye adwuma na watumi a continue wo dan na wanya nimunyam e wo fie enye se ni
pa say Kennedy na eka we ya na
yes me na me ka because look papa no naturally
and Lodina teen was otherwise days and Kennedy na eka we ya
me na me ka me pesa be chia Lodina Muhammad you are me no
go see Aladina. So I think that I said John, I days.
Yes.
Yes.
Because he's a fine gentleman to me. Obewan his shortcomings, no problem. But me in a relationship, I say me feel so guilty. Me feel so guilty. I'm a human being.
In the name of Ghana, think I will rebuild the happiness. A Ghana,
they rebuild this. Say,
Bassa, where you be a free moon, no, so you be a free no more. Namuni, Namo,
oh, and yeah, Muhammad, dear cry. But me, I'm a party for. Yeah. Even fighting NDC. And none power or more per amani padasanity. Yes, it made the 10 sins of Agyapong. Now, only parukra, me could defend no, a mama no, a phone, Mahama. That is a sin. Na menu ameka ene na mintimi nya kukuduro enga. Mimi defense no cry for MPP mo say a sin. 10 sins of Agyapong. So I have every right to apologize to them and they will not me fine. Don't say we say o kon gonza o say me yiri creatine.
Another that's what is brew.
That's the human part of Agyapong. Me matna say with what I'm going through, I'm a man who nipa. I was say no, I made a mistake. But one also, you know, now I say a rabbi qui Eddie Ayitonze, me jijina mu defending. Tracy Boachi and Abibisa. I defended Mahama. Say, "Utie the content of a year." It was in defense of Mahama. Say, "A mad year, you know, you pay a third dime woman into the Mawa." Now, me obi a me my.
No, who busa me say na upe moi.
So question already sabi. No, be the my 22. You already don't have a gas.
I warrior.
They say they are doing very well.
Doing very well. Oh, na me nyonko no. Me nyonko no. Alright, Kennedy akomwa. Oyemwa. Ordinary Ghanaians. Obua womo. Single mothers. Obua. Say where you be free mu. Ono so you be free no mu. But me am a party. Achimota Hasi. Now this is Russian
fighting for the buy. Abu build Yes, it made the 10 sins of Agyapong 2008. Now only Parukra, me go defend Mama no Mahama. That is a sin.
MPP for
na menu ameka ene na mentimi nya kukuduru
na obi ware na kan say omo mani bi kura me mani bi sa scenario dey na ma wunya akokoduro eboa MPs say omo so nkonko fight omo seat.
Oh, because me feel say nyame atumi sem ne ya if you want MPP to come to power. Now unua bi wo chance to win but sika any problem. Why not? I do it.
Sa akoma no different here.
But this time dey me nya biem. Oh,
whereja papa ye?
Enya dwuma.
Whereja papa ye?
Me say me de beboa MPB ade. Me de bekọ na ma cha mabubuafo omo sa street so sa.
Oh, that be na sign.
Oh, I'm telling you. The reward these MPs have done to me. Reward them there me do nyame o hata we. Say me pass me one city. We MP, we hwan yo, who ko contest ya kapre kura me ma.
Ah.
Oh yes.
You got February bebo.
Never.
I come to contest.
Baby, I will call ya go and take your money and do it. Hey, it's simple.
What a Roma. Me agreement ne say ya me kan masem. It you be run the app if you say outstanding a commitment bia ubedi hujuma. Yam focus once again on November 4. What expectations and the same.
Oh. Grassroots him say me na makwama wo into hom so be hye me say see the only politician na oba pre power watumia ede obuo ene anidie ama grassroots for akọ wo na so akosere wo say won to aba ema no ama fedie maye pay setter ama candidates nyina no ekọ grassroots for ho so wo mpa womuntu abamawo sanya Agyapong a wo adwempa wo mu ho so mu de wo mu ka bia yie wo mu di bia yie entimedi obuo ne ani die ma wo mu no mato abama me a san nkofo ye enne Omu ba obetuetua sika kesia nyina. They didn't respect you. Ebiem omu nkan ye. The amount of money they gave to chairman, MPs, whoever, super delegate, police station executive. Nasa woman to me a man 100,000 to a better woman. To mark in Agyapong.
What's he saying?
Now, Tiani,
a
brand Tiabi will come as no by analysis in the children. I say, honorable, Mimi, electoral area coordinator. Abaya Yako to November 4th. Mimi vote year 1. Constituency chairman vote year 1. Regional chairman vote year 1. Regional chairman control by a man 100,000. Now, me, police station executive, who buy a house over 2,000. Now, I bring you vote in the account. And you want mammy 100,000 a mentor. And to me, say a good message. So, Obia Bano ma 100,000 per delegate, Miami Mamquasa Montuabama. But anything short of 100,000, Obusa Sabi, would you Jimmy for? Into a Macom don't fian son fian watria. Oba no di sika ebeda da wa Sabi, no adwena dase in Kuto, no asa kotua banamano, no asa ko wuhiem. And the 2,000 now they brown divided by 4 years. Now how much money you get a month for you to vote. Near we are and conformity omanya positions no matter will say they are not there for MPP. Na ebasi ye hiamui epe nipa amoma koto abamo en yomu hi MPP. Omu hiamo. No munya to mutu abama omu wi a National Health Insurance na Professor Tefa Kachira will say ye here MPP. Media Ghana card. National ID. No abeka chiro. Inti media me boda uro na chiro wo. Bible say ni owaso no ontie. Mamu masika ni monim emma mo bada achi enye omukwa. Sika bia ni wo betimi dia mawa, wo betimi adi ni mfie nan. Iweniye sa wonu obi akoto aba na mu nyina mu aba ne ye be counto ne mu obi 100,000 wenzo mu sa be ma ne bi aka ho a ne ebu kwasea mpre wa hwe ho na to abati ya wo mu na tuma kana Agyapong na ode ne nkwa ato ho na nimu nyam ato ho a defend mu ya lobby me se menyi sika kese na me step down e ma nipa bi na manye enam ho donti Monfa sa dono so enkoto abama kana Agyapong because ka sika nkwa dia sika ya offer amene ka suchi amode no over million times
e go lebi titi baby o so bua
me kana Agyapong me bua
me manya
na wo mo se me bua no
mami kan
wo mo no o jabi me ka jew wo mo no mpanfu a wo mo nim de e wo party ni mo nim bekasa sa nkwala no ade relevant
so see a new survey aba Global Info Analytics. Or say a swing regions, a 4. Greater Accra, Central Region, Western Region, and the Northeast Region. Or say MPP delegates, say, South swing regions, no. Kennedy Agyapong, 39%. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, 38%. Adenimo, 2%. Oyinbo also free Yakuto, 2%. Undecided 19%. Kennedy Agyapong leads Dr. Bawumia in the 4 swing regions of Greater Accra, Central, Western, and the Northeast. Now, Paul, so the Yajuma.
Mimi dear, me mammy Trimu Yabede, and no answer me cocoa. But let me tell you, the undecided
19%.
Are dangerous for the sitting, Yeah, because Sir Obia Kachira will say, onye na dwini ya na chese wo ba ho no kra no osuro wunti ompese obeka odiase but we'll go on. I believe in one thing na menyi nioma bi ni but me hwe boy bi abrantie bi a na wakasa o one of the station no say or so that o kan 12 July and was say me da ye de ebam na abaya ye koto yi enipa ba ko be win big na saaba no enipa 4 ene ebe yi wo mu ena host you say no omo 5 or say me say 4 would him say ya two about first one ampa nipa 4 ya say ko choose ba ko beka ho ye 5 ba ko so sa resign e ma no be ye 4 he that alone or say and he used the frog say or crawl from the back sa and what the belly di ni awonya big e was super delegate enti ewrade bekasa ewrade obekasa na ni awakasa ebeye ho no ebeye ho
ze ba bia susu ane befa no ehwa ane befa
na wo ewiase a wo baaye one say ye call balloting and nipa baako every time we oyi one. So the third balloting November 4th, he will still be number 1.
Now what's your radio?
Me.
Aye.
Mentantie.
Who's your TV?
But I hear CNN.
Hey. Who share a year Kwabena Sante Kura or Adum TV?
Baby.
Who share a year Krama Kura, a Jakwabena Kura, and Krama or UTV?
Baby.
I don't know who share a Ghana TV and NT radio.
You see, bebre no kura ena mempe abofunu ene ya isemti mpanyinim due mante
anya wante
mante mesisi maso
so beba betie
ena CNN wo hwa no mo de wose the facts something o ya beguo no ma wayi na me tie wiase news na me de year comparison hwe Mauritius economy na ma hwe Rwanda economy na ma hwe Ghana economy wo hwa enura say was Colombia is the third largest producer of coffee. Adam trim na me ye osaka ba ko kan hu, you know, intimate but say gregede na kan Agyapong yes
na
I will say they will sensationalizing yoma what you say enti aya
that's how we need matem do
there be
I didn't know we need matem da
so we are friends and now you see what I will say to you are unfunny serious obi o wa be funny serious and now what you will say to me are me funny serious ebi obi kan me funny serious and nam relationship me no wo he said Kwabena Sante adam ka say ni na funu say bofroti enya asam ketwa odu jimi o anu asa frem so no say we yafo ampo me papa say bafuru say bofroti you see meanwhile
fan say we dina
say no no from me catch me odia meanwhile na enkofo okun de yeah won so odidi water they don't know yan ye free one ye kodi document aboso na mo kun
because o can be o London o can we na san frem me na say ujafo di ama o London hono enti aye Kwabena bobi an san frem me no say owura de kere de akoka fa won London nam so o yeminia e okay so. And then I recall now, Papa.
See, the people from Central region and Western region, if anything at all, they should remember, sir, they are geographically positioned for tourism.
Yes.
Elimina Castle, Cape Coast Castle, the Blue Sea.
Yes.
Takrade Air Konua. They should give me opportunity and see. Bonsa ties any what you say. We have to revive glass factory. We have to revive all those. We need coconut oil factory.
Yes.
Western region.
Come, Siama.
Area. Kojomoro. We need it. And you need a man with the vision. Obia or Ghana. And that is Agyapong for you.
Okay.
Central region. In Yuma, you bet me a was Central region. Yeah. Now we say we koto amahwan. And the Central region for Mura Fimo. We lost from 19 seats to 10 seats because of poor roads. These same people omushe ema ye roads yanye are telling you, sir, mon koto abama. And you have the whole regional executives from Central region. Say omu supporto. Any pass messia, omo timi ahwehwe han. Emma Central region with all the votes at Yenya, Yantimian develop Central region. Hey, my assem, but I know, sir, the polling station executive will speak.
Oh,
yes, I believe in them. said they will vote wisely. No influence in central region. And they bet me amoumaye. But the American central region executives if say, Niamuye nyina me who be paying. If he said, President Kufuor Abreso, 2000 to 2008, only 8 constituencies. 2004 to 2008, yenya 16 seats, and in Dom, enya 1 seat, 17 out of 19. Me na am here campaign manager for President Kufuor. In fact, Edumade, Honorable Obodai is alive. Edumade sabotage all potential MPs on between ministers to lose because he felt threatened. Mene chairman Bute Dankwa Smith, on an regional chairman, he called around meetings upon meetings, ebi otumi pon 3 a.m. Ye ko wini wie ya, here the credit ma Edumade. And I'm catching him, so all the moon train. So Edumade ne ma ye wini ya behu. You see what happened in 2008. Oh my year, say BMBC. Because I go round, baby, Dimbia was central region to campaign for them. And this regional executive are going to pay me. I'll give them a showdown. Hey, central region. I'll give them a showdown. I want to prove to Chairman Kuti when you will be our central region. Now, if Bawumia wins in central region, you will see what will happen in 2024. I dare them. I am daring Chairman Kuti and the regional executives. So we remember, no say Jimmy Sua, a dear Bessie was central region. What do you try? I'm daring Chairman Kuti and I'm daring the regional executives. Would be a Bessie Mama on showdown. If they win, they will say 2024. What will happen?
And come on, what do you know?
What do you say? Okay,
I am a depa and come on, you know. I know them person you try and get because what do you come up? I'm a Akoye. Now,
Dabi, and you may want to know. The woman you mean ever almost swat and go be a steady. Intending answer. Madam, you may want to. Name is Miss Rowan. Medawase. I dear my young woman was central region.
Medawase. And
your mom quite said 500% in Mark and Agyapong. Now you will away 2024. Memo Massa Palogo.
Oi. Na when a message in the buyer no nipa chrono mean to be money din. Nti mamen kind for. Papa. Essentially, regional executive. Would you see what will happen? Me a Bama, me a coward, me a man, and I have the money to play mischief. Me say, I have the money to play mischief. Me catch rich and my cooking. Mame Jacquin. Abna, Yanara, Yazazini, I want the man. General assassin, ella può indimare, mojana la luce brillante su mare, ed un bene rosso, se le bene grazia su, ninja su coto crane le apese lumina, ed iene muda vai assassin vono ma tu sei. Sebele
Yeah. Yan ye free one ye kodi document.
Aye.
Aboso.
Also
One more.
Because I can be or London. Ah, who can we in as a friend and I say, the amount of London. A year, Quabra will be as a friend and was right. The Kennedy Aqua or London, and I'm so Eminia. They walk a year so. And then I recall now, Papa.
See, the people from Central region and Western region, if anything at all, they should remember, sir, they are geographically positioned for tourism.
Yes.
Elimina Castle, Cape Coast Castle,
and the
Blue Sea.
Yes.
Pa Ewo Takrade Ekonua. They should give me opportunity and see. Bonsa ties any what you say. We have to revive glass factory. We have to revive all those. We need coconut oil factory.
Yes.
Ewo Western region.
Come, Siama.
Yeah, Kojomoro. We need it. And you need a man with the vision. Obia or Ghana. And that is Agyapong for you.
Okay.
Central region. In Yuma, you bet me a year was Central region. Yeah. Now we will go to Amawany. And the Central region for Murefimo. We lost from 19 seats to 10 seats because of poor roads. Poor roads. These same people are my roads yanye. I'm telling you, sir, Munkotuaba and you have the whole regional executives from Central region. Say, Omu support. Any pass messia, Omotimia Shoshahain. My Central region with all the votes at Yenya, Yantimian develop Central region. Hey, my assem. But I know, sir, the polling station executive will speak.
Oh,
yes, I believe in them. So they will vote wisely. No influence in Central region. And they to me, Amomaye. But Nyamika Central region, regional executives, if one said, Nyamuye, you know, I mean, who be paying. If he said, President Kufuor Breso, 2000 to 2008, only 8 constituencies. 2004 to 2008, yenya 16 seats. And Indom, enya 1 seat, 17 out of 19. Me na am here campaign manager for President Kufuor. In fact, Edumade, Honorable Obodai is alive. Edumade sabotage all potential MPs on between ministers to lose because he felt threatened. Mene chairman Bute Dankwa Smith on an regional chairman. He called around meetings upon meetings about 3 a.m. He called when we are here the credit in my Edumade. And I'm catching him. So what the moon train. So Edumade Nama winning ya boom. You see what happened in 2008. Oh my year, say BMBC. Because I go round, baby, Dimbia was Central region to campaign for them. And this regional executive are going to pay me. I'll give them a showdown. Hey, Central region. I'll give them a showdown. I want to prove to Chairman Kuti himself when you will be our Central region. Now, if Bawumia wins in Central region, you will see what will happen in 2024. I dare them. I am daring Chairman Kuti and the regional executives. So we remember, no say Jimmy Sua, Adia Bessi was Central region. What do you try? I'm daring Chairman Kuti and I'm daring the regional executives. What do you Bessi Mama will show down? If they win, they will say 2024. What will happen?
And come on, what do you know?
What do you say? Okay,
I am a depa and come on, you know. I know them person you try and get because what didn't come up, ama akoye.
Na Dabi, and you may want to know. The woman you mean ever almost swat. And go be a steady.
Intending answer.
Medawasi. You may want to. Nami Miss Rowan.
Medawasi.
I dear my young woman was Central region.
Medawasi.
And your mom quite said 500% in Mark and Agyapong. Now you are away. 2024. Memo Massa Palogo.
Oi. na we na message ne ba ya no nipa kro no mintimi mo ne din nti mame nkan
Ba
fa
you me yo. You me ya papa.
ewi
Essentially, regional executive. Who do you see what will happen?
ewi
Me ya be ma o. Me nya coward. Me ya man and I have the money to play mischief. Me say.
mame
I
ja
have the money to play mischief. Me catch rich my kuti.
mame ja kwan abna yanara ya sasini wo de mena ye na
General assassin